always get out of here for a second. Hey, this is Person from the Balance of Life, and it's Friday here. Sorry about the lighting. Maybe I just need to turn around. There you go. Anyway, you know, it's funny. I mean, when we talk about Philippine women, and if you say you're sitting at a table and you say you met a nice Filipino woman, a lot of times people want to say, oh, she might be a scammer. Well, it's true, she might be. And the truth of the matter is, any other ethnicity might be a scammer as well. Maybe it's just how they scam you, and how they scam you in their own country when you go. Maybe that is what. I mean, a lot of people like to throw their bad experiences off on you, but you have to be the best judge, and you have to be adult enough to understand that um, adult and goal-minded people will attract adult and goal-minded people. And for lack of a a title, I want to call this the Gold Digger. Goal, not gold. Goal, Goal. When I met my wife, we spent an extensive amount of time on the phone talking about goals and things that she wanted to do, and even things that she didn't know that she wanted to do that might be available to her if she met someone, not necessarily me, if she met someone and come to someone else's country. And, you know, I don't want to say it was all about me and what I impressed on her, basically, because we really talked. And I asked her, I said, what do you really want in life? First and foremost, she said she wanted her own family. She is the only daughter out of six brothers, which she took care of at least three of them because she's right in the middle of the seven. She is number four, out of seven. And she said, I want to be able to get a good job. I want to have a loving husband. She also said that I want to grow and build things together with my husband. I want a good job. She said, because at the time I was working for a company and she saw how they treated us because I would take pictures from our Christmas get togethers and other things and how they would buy, food for us and everything. Just doing, just because. Maybe at least once a month they would do something special for us. And she also said, hey, I want to save money and for us to have our own house and, just, a few other things. And then some personal things, interpersonal things between the two of us. And I just told her, I said, look, all of those things are possible. But you have to set them as goals. And goals is something that you haven't reached yet, but you're striving for. So a goal is a destination. And just as we try to go as many places and see everything with both sets of eyes, at least if our daughter's not with us, so have we set out in life to accomplish some of the goals that we both had, singly and collectively. But no one can tell me that unless you present the opportunity for them to run over you, so to speak, because any woman will do that. But you have to have set goals. And then after a while, those goals have to bear fruit. When those goals bear fruit, then my favorite line is, have I ever lied to you? And my wife can't tell, she can't say yes to that. Same thing I tell my daughter. Have I ever lied to you? My kids, have I ever lied to you? And for the most part, my kids cannot say that. My daughters cannot say that. Because if you set yourself up for success, unless something tragic happens, you lose your job, you lose your car, your house, whatever, that you cannot keep your commitments, then I really think, you know, your family can break down because of that. But my wife, just like she said, she want her own family. Well, it's she and I. It's her daughter, which is now my daughter. It's my 4 kids, which are now her 4 kids. Grown adults really and stuff there. My brother and my sisters are her brother and sisters. All of her brothers are my brothers. Her nieces and everything, all the same. But you really and truly have to set goals. For a time, she and I worked at the same place until I had my stroke. She wanted to learn how to drive. She's accomplished that. She's making way more money than she's ever made in her life. We have family savings. We have personal savings. So that, I know my wife, she has no desire to, in my opinion, run off. I mean, anybody can do it. But the less cause you give a person to run away, advocate the commitments, decide that, hey, I just want somebody else, whatever and stuff there, the less likely they will do it. Take away all the excuses so that when a person decides that they want to leave, they have to come to you and just say, hey, I just want to be out of it. And it's like, okay, fine, go. But this is what you're going to have to give back. And I made that very clear when we got married, even before we got married, in like all of our conversations. So I mean, anybody, man, woman, could have a definite chance to be a gold digger, GOLD. But when you lay out a plan and you work your plan, then it's all about goals, GOALS, and what we're acquiring. In my last video, I was on the land, out on our land. I bought that 3 months after she got here. So that was a personal goal of mine. What you do, well, mean what you say and say what you mean. That's it for today. Happy Friday, everybody. I mean, if you've been enjoying the videos, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're just passing by, you happen on this one here, share it. Tell at least one person. That way, you never know what will touch someone. Because that's what it's all about for me. Just touching something, leaving a legacy for my children. Be a gold digger. GOLS. GOALS. Not for gold. Because that turns out to be fool's gold. This is Percy from the Balance of Life. Take care. Have a great weekend. See you soon. Big things coming up. Stay tuned.